Your company is running on EOS. The structure is in place. Your VTO is crystal clear. Your weekly L10 meetings hum along. Your scorecards, they're spot on. The business is working. It's predictable, manageable, sustainable, but you want to grow and you want more freedom. When you look at your sales team, something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there's a disconnect and it's holding you back from scaling. Maybe it's a lack of accountability. Goals are set, but execution is inconsistent at best. Or those unreliable revenue forecasts. You can't make confident growth decisions when the numbers coming from the sales team are more guesswork than they are reliable data. Perhaps it's sales turnover. Losing more than 20% of your salespeople every year is draining, not just in time and cost, but it's the momentum that you lose with your buyers. And then there's margin erosion. Your sales team keeps getting beat down on price, even though you offer a premium product. They're struggling to communicate your value, and it's costing you big time. Does any of this sound familiar? If it does, know this: you're not alone. Salespeople live in a completely different world. Unlike your other employees, they face constant competition, rejection, and outright resistance. They're fighting battles your internal teams don't encounter. And here's the problem. The very system that helped you create order and scale your company might not be reaching the sales team. Most of your employees are technicians. Your salespeople are technicians, but also artisans. You see, they're customer facing. Your vision in the VTO talks about your company goals, but your sales team must flip that. They must flip the focus outward. They need to speak to your customers about their challenges, the problems, and the goals that your customers have. They simply don't know how to make that shift in your vision, and your sales process probably isn't helping the sales team either. Instead of controlling the conversation, your salespeople are defaulting to the buyer's process. They're negotiating on price and losing premium positioning and leaving value on the table. That's where the Sales Integrator comes in. I'm Walter Crosby, and I created the Sales Integrator to bridge the gap between EOS and your sales team. Here's the truth. It's not your fault. It's not even your sales team's fault. It's a structural issue. EOS gives you clarity, structure, a language, and alignment internally. But your sales team, they're face outward. They need something different. They must talk to your buyers and are outward facing. So we created a 90-minute consultation. Through the consult, we will help you solve the disconnect that's holding you back and create a roadmap for true transformation. Here's what you'll get. Talk about gaps. We'll uncover the real issues holding your sales team back. What's causing the weak accountability? Is it your sales manager? Do you understand the salespeople's sales DNA? In other words, do they get it? Do they want it? And do they have capacity for it? Are your forecasting and win rates where they need to be? We'll uncover what's really going on and what gaps to address. The next outcome is about messaging. Does your sales team have the right company sales story? Or are they telling a story? Do they have an arsenal that they need? Things like positioning statements, email messages, bullet points that help them differentiate your value. Is their messaging powerful and persuasive? Does it bridge the gap between your vision and your buyer's needs? Does their message differentiate you, communicate your value, and win more deals? The third outcome is that integration and sales talent. We'll help you identify if your current team is performing. Do you have a sales hiring process that addresses sales gaps, attracts the right salespeople, allows you to hire and retain top sales talent without relying on costly recruiters? Does your onboarding plan help or hurt retention of top talent? Fourth, we're going to look at the alignment between your goals and optimize the sales process. We'll look at your sales process. Does it have gates and scorecards? Is it a buyer's first sales process that aligns with your EOS-driven vision? Does it shorten sales cycles, increase win rates, and maintain your premium pricing? Imagine this: accountability that drives performance, revenue forecasts that you can trust, a sales team that connects your vision with your buyer's needs. It shortens sales cycles, provides you with stronger margins and sustainable growth. Now, this isn't a quick fix. It typically takes 6 months to transform how your sales team operates and integrate this with your EOS framework. You ready to take the next step? Schedule your Sales Integrator 90-minute consult today. We only accept 2 new clients a month, so don't wait. Together, we'll create a sales team that matches the success of your business. Let's get started.